Utopia.
WavyOcho. I'm gonna react to Utopia and Travis Scott.
Is the most anticipated
album in all of hip-hop right now. Fans have waited for over 2 years for the album to release, and as a result, Utopia has become an album with some of the highest stakes in hip-hop history. If Utopia were to succeed, this might go down as one of the biggest comebacks in all of music history. However, if the opposite proves to be true, Travis Scott's career might as well be over. Well, kinda at least. And with the album being closer than you may...
I never knew this. That he was planning to drop an album called Utopia, and I never people was anticipating to listen to whenever Travis drops that shit.
It's time to look at how we got here. Why is it such a make or break album, and why Travis Scott has a lot of pressure? If we run the clock back to 2018, Travis was perhaps the hottest rapper in all of hip-hop. Astro basically took over the whole scene in late 2018. He was big before, don't get me wrong, but after this, there was no denying the stardom of Travis Scott. We shut it down, but it ain't so. This is extended to outside of music too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm Travis Scott. This is what McDonald's order. Follow me.
I will never forget the time that a person pulled up to my class with a Reese's Puff cereal box. Not even to like eat cereal at school, but to flex that he had a Travis Scott cereal box and talking about how much it was worth. And on top of that, I'll never forget when people started working at McDonald's just to have Travis Scott shirts. Like, y'all are crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Travis Scott had so much hype that he turned a 4-night concert into an actual successful song. And to be honest, if he wanted to, he could have turned this song into like that collaborative album thing, and it probably would have been successful too, but I guess he just never chased it. Keep in mind that #1 song for most rappers and most artists in general is like the highlight of their career. And Travis Scott was low-key pumping them out with no end in sight. Until like the end was very foreseeable.
Breaking news, tragedy at a music.
Mad people there, bro. People got hurt. Some people got hurt. Some people passed away. Like, yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Festival in Houston. At least 8 people have died and many more injured after a crowd rushed toward the stage at the Astro World Festival last night.
It's November 2021. Quarantine guidelines are slowly being lifted and festivals were slowly starting to open up with a relative lack of restrictions. And one of those festivals was Astro World Festival was an annual music festival run by American rapper and singer Travis Scott, at least according to Wikipedia. And 2021 was supposed to be the biggest installment of the festival. The lineup included names ranging from SZA to Bad Bunny to, of course, Travis Scott, as well as a surprise appearance by Drake. So you would think it would have been a very good time to be there. However, after the first night, it became clear that they were just not prepared.
Scott announced that he will cover all funeral costs for the victims, additional counseling costs, and refund all tickets to the festival.
There was like too many people, too little like emergency stations. Travis Scott fans are kind of assholes. People died and a lot of people got injured too. It was an overall mess, and we can blame a lot of people for that poor planning, including Travis Scott, the city, the police department, and of course the fans themselves. But still, it was more than a black eye for Travis Scott in terms of public perception. And to be fair, he could have like still salvaged the situation, relatively speaking, if he had not not release one of the worst apology videos that the internet has ever seen. Safe to say that album that he was teasing here and there, it was legit going to have to wait. And well, since then, Travis fans have waited for almost 2 years at this point, but now the year is 2023. All of the big names in hip-hop are taking a break and basically taking a year off, and music as a whole is kind of like in a weird state right now where nobody's doing anything, and the attention now is on Travis Scott. It seems like Utopia is finally around the corner. At least that's what I've heard. I don't actually know. And as a result, it has become the most anticipated album in all of hip-hop right now, and probably all of music. But I'll get back to you on that one because I don't know, maybe people are hyped more for like Olivia Rodrigo or something. I don't know. We really don't know much about the album, by the way. Outside of some like leaked snippets here and there of songs, it's really anybody's guess. Travis did mention in an interview before Astroworld that the sound of the album was going to be this psychedelic rock type thing. So maybe there's that. But right now, it's all guesses. Many have compared the pressure that Scott faces to the ones that Kanye faced for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and basically they set the bar there. They expect My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy out of Travis Scott. If he were to accomplish this, Travis Scott would have the biggest comeback in hip-hop history. Because what Kanye did was just like, he took a microphone away from somebody. That's it, really. So if you really think about it, Travis has way more pressure. He pulls this off, he can go back to Reese's Puff boxes and selling Jordans without people batting an eye. Some people might be like, damn, that's like all it takes. And I mean, yeah, in a society where people separate the art from the artist, yeah, basically if you make good music, you can get away with almost anything.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, all that needs to be said is this.
I get those goosebumps every time. Personally, I think the bar is high. The floor for this album has to be like Astroworld, and anything below that is essentially a fail. Whether it be commercially or critically, it's Astroworld or fail. To some of you, that might seem like I'm setting him up for failure, but I just want to say Travis Scott is not the first person that's making a comeback album. Many have tried and many have failed. In order for Travis to set himself apart, he at the very least needs to return to form off the gates. Today's society is unforgiving, but what if he doesn't? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Travis might as well call it a career. To be honest with you, there's no way Travis will ever fall off completely. He has way too strong of a fan base for that to happen. But in terms of legacy in hip-hop, this is basically as good as you're gonna get. Nothing is definitive, obviously, because like he could come back like years from now, but as of right now, this is basically like as good as he gets. He's reached his ceiling. And this is what I mean by saying that this is a make or break album for Travis Scott. It may not be make or break in the traditional sense of the phrase, but it's definitely make or break in terms of the scale that we're talking about. So I guess that just leaves the question, what is it going to be? And honestly, I don't really know. Whether Utopia is a big hit or a mediocre one or even a failure, that's yet to be seen. And personally, I don't think anybody has the answers either. So in reality, it's up to time whether Utopia makes or breaks Travis Scott. Anyways, yeah, Travis.
So what y'all think, bro? So whenever like Travis Scott like come out with this album, Utopia, would y'all jack it? Like if it's fire, would y'all jack it whenever he can come out, whenever he like comes out with that album? And also, bro, like are y'all still fans of are y'all still a fan of Travis Scott after that incident that happened in 2021 with the whole festival thing? And also comment your favorite Travis Scott song. Let me know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. If you're checking out your art.